Whew. All right, so there you are on a mountainside, schlepping your gear in the hot sun, sweating like a dog pooping pine cones, and the cramps set in. So it's usually my right leg that cramps up first. I don't know why that is, but it's almost always my right leg. You know, this is where I would normally insert a dirty joke, but there might be kiddos listening, so think of one, insert it there, but I digress. So, you know, when you're sweated, as you probably already know, you're sweating more than just water. You're losing a lot of the essential elements that your muscles need to do that biochemical magic that they do, and you start to feel like you're tied in knots. Sometimes it can put you right down to the ground in pain. If I'm on a multi-day hike or camping, I always bring some kind of electrolyte supplement. A lot of people like these powdered electrolyte, you know, drinks that you put into your water bottle, and you know, I don't really care for the artificial flavored stuff. One of my old buddies always says, "Why don't you just drink pickle juice?" Well, because I don't typically hike with a jar of pickles, that's one reason. But just an FYI, if you ever return from a hike, you can't sleep, you have restless legs, or you know, some cramps going on, go crack open a jar of dill pickles, take a couple of swigs, and watch what it does. It'll hook you up. For me, I prefer bringing some electrolyte pills along. I don't carry a whole bottle, because why? You know, you don't need your own pharmacy. I just drop a couple in a semi-empty bottle. I'm not pitching this brand. It's just an empty bottle they happen to have. And I typically take, so in the past I would take solid pills that, I don't know if you can see this or not. So it's really solid, almost looks like a solidified, you know, salt. And then there's a capsule. I prefer the capsules because when I cramp up, man, when it hits you hard, and I like to absorb fast. I usually open the capsule, put it in my mouth, and let it absorb in my mouth, so I don't have to wait for the gelatin capsule to dissolve before my leg cramps start. So I just crack it open like this. Wash it down with a jar of my own urine. And almost instantly you get relief. It's weird how that works. Now if I'm camping, I like to do this before I go to bed. You know, pop a couple of those, and so you don't wake up in the middle of the night in agony. That said, you know, do your own thing, but when you're on a day hike, when you're on any kind of camp, it's one of the basic things that you should bring along, just in case your right leg starts to act up on you.